How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Needed a shelter of someone's arms. There you were. I needed someone to understand my ups and downs. Now there you were. With bits of love and devotion, deeply touching my emotion. Gonna stop, thank you, baby. Said I'm gonna stop, all right. Thank you, baby. Come on now, people. Here we go now. How sweet it is to be loved by you. All right. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Close my eyes at night, wondering where I'd be without you in my life. Everything I did was just a bore. Everywhere I went, I've been there before. But you got enough for me and on my way. Enough to last me all my days. Gonna stop, thank you, baby. Said I'm gonna stop, all right. Thank you, baby. Here now, come on. How sweet it is to be loved by you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Duncan Showroom, episode number 83 of the Eugene and Billy Show. Hey!
83. Da, 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 da,
How's it going? How's it going, Gene?
Da, 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 da.
Da-da-da-da.
It's going good, Billy. It's going good. It's warming up every day more and more, it seems like.
It's beautiful.
The evenings are cool, though.
Right.
But
Yes.
during the day, it's getting more and more warmer.
Spring-like.
Yeah, spring.
You got spring colors on, too. You're blue.
I
like
know.
that shirt.
Blue and yellow. I
Blue and
decided
yellow.
to yeah,
Like a tulip.
a layer.
A layer.
Brown,
Brown.
yellow,
Yellow.
and blue.
Right. Very dynamic.
Gee, I could be a flag.
You could be a flag.
Or a
The
symbol.
flag of Eugene. There you go. And yes, exciting. You are now booked for the Islands Folk Fest.
Yes.
I believe officially.
Yes.
Last show, Mr. Jack Connolly was here with the contract.
With
so-
the contract.
And
yes.
it's
I
all
told
fresh
him
ink.
I'm not going to do it unless I sign that contract.
Right, that's good. And having the band, and I think other opportunities came up. You've since done a house concert. You shared a house concert with Chris and Diane.
Yeah, that was fun up in
Courtney.
Courtney. That was very good.
With our friends
Linda and Ken.
Lynn and Ken. Yes, Ken, who's been a guest here way back in the Tales and Tunage days.
when we first started, actually.
Yeah, that's right. Nice.
He doesn't play music, but he had a lot of tales to tell.
He was a good tale teller.
Yeah.
Yeah, and good setting for house concerts, you said.
Yeah, the geriatric crowd were there, and we
Right.
had fun.
Gene, we are the geriatric
I
crowd
know,
now,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Though.
Yeah, our peers.
It was fun. It was. I like it. There might have been about 25 maybe people, maybe a little more.
Which is a good
But
crowd
nice.
in a...
But nice when you're
den,
in a house concert like that. Very nice. Yeah.
Do they serve appies?
Oh yeah, there was appies and drinks if you wanted.
Nice. Oh, good. That's
Yeah.
good. Remember Peter Sussman used to do... he'd do cakes and things, wouldn't he?
Yes,
Whatever happened
that's
to
right,
Peter
'cause he was-
Sussman? I
'cause
haven't seen
he
him
baked
for
a lot
years.
of baked goods. That's right.
Yes, yeah.
Is Peter still around with us?
What was it called? Shady Grove.
Shady.
I haven't seen Peter in years, yeah.
No,
So I'm not
no.
sure. Hopefully he's still with us.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I saw him once about 2 years ago, maybe longer, just outside the post office here.
Right.
I hadn't seen him in a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Huh.
But
And so we've got Folk Festival. We've got 39 days. You'll have a gig there, I think. It hasn't been
John
inked.
hasn't asked me yet.
What?
No,
John?
I know. What?
Well, these things aren't implied, are they? He does need to ask you. That's right. Book you. Needs to book you.
Well, I think he knows I'll probably be around for the summer, so
I think he does, yeah.
Doesn't have to ask me right away.
He's just thinking of a premium slot to put you in, too.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
But,
And besides that, you will also be at the Nanaimo Blues Festival
yes.
as a performer, not ambassador this year.
No, I'm the ambassador also.
Oh, again as well.
Yes, I get to be the ambassador and play with the band.
And do a set. So that means 2 paychecks.
Well, no, it's going to be 3 maybe.
Oh, shh, Jackie. That friendship with Jackie's really paying out. She's a good gal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
I may have a gig at the Queens on the 16th of June.
Well, that's right. Your warm-up for summer
For the
gig.
warm-up for the 2 festivals.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that band sounded good. That was a really enjoyable gig at
the
Queens.
band, I was quite pleased the way they came together, as how it's come together.
Yeah.
And plus Thomas said he would play with me on
That is
at the
brilliant.
2 festivals. So
Nice.
that'll be excellent.
That's a good thing. Just to get him out and playing, and especially with you, it's a real treat to hear.
Oh yeah, you know how good he is.
He is very good. Shades of the old White Boys band. There we go.
Well, that's what I'm calling it now. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Good, sure. Just keep it going.
I'm calling it the White Boys, Eugene Smith and the White Boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
You don't
the
want to let
heck?
that
What
name
the
go.
heck, eh?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, what's happening with your plays?
Oh, we finished our auditions. We did the first reading of Two Gentlemen of Verona, and tonight, after we finish the show, I'm going out to the first get-together for Love's Labor's Lost.
Mm.
So yeah, we're rolling. We got a nice 3-month rehearsal period, which for Shakespeare you kind of need, and just have to take care of all the details, all the production details, and costume making, and all those complicated things. We're putting a band together again. The last few years, we've had original music by Bruce Childs written for the plays. In fact, last year he went so far as to write a musical theme for each of the main characters, so that when you came on, you had your own theme playing. So it was pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
So no, it's going good.
So both of us are busy.
We're busy lads. Busy lads. That's good.
Not only is this is show 83.
Show 83. Yeah.
Not only are we busy doing these shows, we're busy elsewhere.
Yeah,
too.
we're elsewhere. We're just happening.
Can't keep us down.
That's right. That's right, Gene. Well, good to see you've got your guitar. What did you have in mind to get us rolling today?
Well, I was thinking. That there's a song I haven't done in a while, and
Right.
I was trying to. Well, there's lots of songs I haven't done in a while.
Yeah.
But
Shh,
this
kids,
is
whisper over there. Gang, audience, whisper. We're doing television. Yes, a song you haven't done in a while?
Yeah. So it's a tune that I wrote when the first time I ever moved to BC in the 70s when I was in my 30s.
Yeah.
So I was living in Port Moody.
Yeah.
And I used to keep my window open in my bedroom downstairs.
Oh.
I think there was 4 or 5 people living in the house. And
Right.
And I was there. One morning I woke up and what had happened, I had left my window open every day and every night, that the tree that was out there was starting to grow into my bedroom.
Oh, great. That's the West Coast for you. Yeah.
And so I went, oh, wow, that's really, I haven't had that happen before. So I decided I would write a song and call it The Thick of Things.
Nice. Love this one.
Sitting in a rainforest all day by day, watching people living all their lives away. A Saturday night movie, then a Sunday noon drive. Back again Monday with the lovers fight. We're in the thick of things. We're in the thick of things. As we get a little older, we bump shoulder to shoulder in the thick of things. Can't decide on small or large one tongue. We'll have to take a small, we're running low on funds. Rasputin and Rufus had a few fights. Rasputin ran away, we don't know why. We're in the thick of things. We're in the thick of things. As we get a little older, we bump shoulder to shoulder in the thick of things. We're in the thick of things. Oh, yeah. We're in the thick of things. As we get a little older, we bump shoulder to shoulder in the thick of things. Have a few friends got a place in the hills where they can go to get away from it all. Thinking out their futures the way they do, suddenly realizing after all they're in the thick of things. They're in the thick of things. As we get a little older, we bump shoulder to shoulder in the thick of things. As we get a little older, we bump shoulder to shoulder in the thick of things. We're in the thick of things, all right. The thick of things, yeah. The thick of things, all right. The thick of things, all right, all right. As we get a little older, we bump shoulder to shoulder in the thick of things. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Right. And what era was that? Remind me again when you were in Port Moody, your first time you lived in the West and performed with a band out here.
Let me see. Well, my son is 48, so 48 years ago.
There you go. It had something to do with a little romance, did it?
Well, he's here.
Is that the right word? He's here.
Romance is good.
He's here. And the future, who we had 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Damon was a wonderful guest. That was great to have him.
Yeah, so that was in, I was 34, something like that, maybe 30, around there.
You were 34?
Around there.
What? Does that make sense? In the 70s. Okay, I guess it does. It's been a while, hasn't it? Wow. Do you remember being 34?
Oh, yeah.
Vaguely? Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I remember it all.
I remember it all. Each day was a jewel. Hey, did you contact those people that wrote to you from Port Moody through John
no,
to me?
Not yet. I want to wait until I'm in the right mood.
Port Moody kind of mood.
I'm going to.
Oh, good.
But it's just see, like, since I've been told
Yeah.
about these people that apparently I know one of them used to live in the house
Right.
in Port Moody, and maybe somebody else did too also. But so what I'm trying to do since I've got this report from them,
Yes.
and this call, it's been a long time. It's been
That's
since
a
the
while.
70s, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I've been trying to think of all the different things that happened.
Right.
It's
right.
before I call them, so I'll have
Yeah.
a repertoire of stories to say or
Good.
questions to ask.
Something to talk about,
Something
some
to
references.
Yeah. It's been a long time. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you've got a pretty good memory, so that's good.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Which helps.
It's not bad so far. I wake up every morning knowing. No, I wake
your
up
name?
every morning, open up the blinds, let the sun shine.
Shine in. Oh.
Anybody talking to us?
Eric Nash. Hey, Eric. How you doing? Hi, guys. Great tune. Greetings from Cobble Hill.
Thank you.
Nice. There we go. And our guest today, a very esteemed and well-loved local songwriter, a dear friend who's been busy, recovering from injury and surgery. So we're glad that she's on the mend and doing well.
Yes.
Beverley McKeen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome her to the stage. All right. And she was on the show before, once if not twice. Beverley, I don't remember when, though. Last year? Maybe? Welcome.
Yeah, it wasn't last.
Couple of years ago, yeah.
Couple of years ago.
Welcome. How are you?
Thank you.
And thank you for just by telekinesis adding to the blue theme. So that's great. You guys are complimentary blue.
You betcha.
Nice. And you've been keeping well?
I have. I'm doing my best to continue to recover from
What?
this
Yes.
little spill I took.
Right.
And, getting out and walking and doing
Good.
my
Yeah.
yeah.
Good. Yeah, it's a long
I
road,
broke
isn't it?
both my ankles last year, so
Oh.
at the same time.
That's
Why would
daunting.
you want to do that?
That's daunting, yeah.
Anyway,
Well, you had a good skiing career while you had it.
I did.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun
Yeah.
and used to get. It was nothing to get 45 days a year.
Oh, wow, that's a
and,
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you liked it seriously.
I did.
Yeah.
It's a passion. I could do it all day long and never speak with anybody and
Right.
just still have a great time. So,
Yeah, nice way to tune out and get into nature. And
but I got to
The
tell you a
swoosh.
quick story.
you do,
There's
yes.
a gentleman who designed a run there. It's called Shum's Delight.
Yeah.
His name's Ed Shum.
Hmm.
Ed Shum was the guy they brought over
Right.
to scope out the area to see
Oh.
if it was going to work as a ski
Right.
resort. So I'm riding the chairlift with him, not last year, but the year before.
Hmm.
And I had heard 3 weeks before that Ed Shum at 80 was back on snow skis.
Right. Oh, wow. Huh.
This one guy said, Ed Shum's up here. And I went, really? Ed Shum, like Shum's Delight?
Yeah,
Yeah, Shum's
yeah.
Delight. I went, cool.
Huh.
So 3 weeks later, I'm riding the chairlift. You're still supposed to distance. This
Yeah.
gentleman's over there. He's all gowned up,
Right.
and, got everything on. So I said, apparently Ed Shum's up here. And he
Yeah.
said, oh, yeah. And I said, yeah, he's back on skis. How cool is that? He's 80 years old. He said, I'm Ed Shum. And I said, get out of here. And he took his goggles off, and I could see he was
Oh.
Ed Shum, 80 years old. So he's telling me this story
Right.
about being brought over from Vernon. He put the first chairlift in at Whistler.
Yeah, wow.
So he's telling me this. There was a chopper from Forbidden Plateau, their lawyers, a secretary, and two
Wow.
other people who started Mount Washington.
Yes, wow.
He said, were you on that plane? I said, no.
Yeah,
Anyway, I went back to the place I'm staying in Merville,
Yeah.
and I'm telling the lady, Bonnie,
Yeah.
this story, and she said, I was the one on that chopper.
Whoa, really?
wow.
Oh,
It's like,
that's
doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, isn't that great? Small
It's
circles.
swirling,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
So that's a cool story.
Good
But
memories,
I
eh?
got to take a couple runs with that man, and I could not keep up with him.
Really, at 80?
I
Holy-
couldn't catch him.
Holy moly.
Well, that's funny you say that because when I used to play squash and I was with Sharif Khan was at the same squash club that I was at, and he'd been, I think I told the story, but he was like champion for 12 years in a row in the world. And so one day I asked him, I said, so who gives you the most problems on the squash court when you're playing? And he says, my dad. And his dad was 70 years old at the time. He says, my
Right
dad
on,
still
Dad.
gives me problems. So 80 years old, and the guy can
Yeah.
ski like crazy. And 70 years old, his dad was giving,
Yeah.
it's-
Giving him a run for his money, as it were.
Huh.
Yeah.
Many good memories.
Many.
What year do you think they developed Mountain Washington?
This was 78
Right.
when they scoped it out. And
Oh, wow.
he said, this looks good, and that
Yeah.
was it. And
Huh.
so I think they opened in 79 or
Wow, that's
80.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big undertaking to craft ski slopes.
Yeah. Well, they didn't look good this year.
Didn't
then
they?
they
Oh.
got 5 feet in
Yeah.
very short order.
Right.
So then it looked good, and it saved their spring break, I
Oh, good.
imagine. So.
Good, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you miss it. Anyway, I know you're working hard on your music. Did you finish your 4th album? Was that it?
We have 4 bed tracks
Right.
with bass and drums for
Nice.
4 songs.
Yeah.
We had a recording rehearsal on Sunday,
Yeah.
and we're preparing 4 more.
Oh,
So
great,
it was
yeah.
a kind of a marathon, but we were arranging too, so we
Yeah.
were changing things up a little bit, and
Right.
they asked me if I wanted to try a different chord in this one spot. You're kind of like, just
It's
a minute.
tricky.
But then I'm open-minded to that, and I
Right.
said, well, let me see if I can wrap my head around it. And
Yeah. It's not
Worked.
instantaneous, though, is it, when you're the songwriter to make it shift like that?
especially when somebody says, well, you know, that maybe that's not the best chord for for this part.
They might have chosen different words.
Well, that's I'm paraphrasing, but
Right.
that that
No,
was.
you know what I mean. It's
I'm
tricky
open-minded
yeah.
enough to try it, and okay,
Yeah, good.
I'll go with it.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, best of luck with it.
Thank
Good
you.
Stuff. Good
Thank
stuff.
you.
And what's your first song today you would like to share?
I'll do this one is I'll do one about breakups first, and
Oh,
then
good.
and then one about getting together.
There you go. Great.
And you can have the getting together first or the break.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Huh.
Open the wound and close it back.
This is called I'm Turning Blue.
Oh my goodness.
And you're gonna play your djembe with me. Cool, cool. You don't care what I say, but I know what you do. I see it in your eye. I'm turning blue. And you said I was wrong. What I thought wasn't true. I wish you wouldn't lie. I'm turning blue. I believed your answer from the first time I asked. I never gave another thought. Boy, it drove me crazy by denying it all until you got your fingers caught. I believed your answer from the first time I asked. I never gave another thought. And boy, it drove me crazy by denying it all until you got your fingers caught. So I lived with my doubts, always believing in you. I wish you on the fly. I'm turning blue. I believe your answer from the first time I asked. I never gave another thought. Boy, it drove me crazy by denying it all until you got your fingers caught. You don't care what I say, but I know what you do. I see it in your eyes. I wish you wouldn't lie. I caught you on the fly. I'm turning blue. I'm turning blue. I'm turning blue. I'm turning blue.
Nice. Turning blue. Oh, it almost brings back memories. Memories of romance. Woohoo.
Well, you know, I thought about that title. I'm turning blue.
Yeah.
Anybody who ever suffocation might not like this
Oh,
song.
I see. Yes.
And then I thought, well, they'll get the reference. I'm getting blue. I'm turning blue. Anyway.
Yes, that's true. My daughter was blue when she came out of the womb, and it had nothing to do with romance.
Well,
So
there you go.
yeah,
You
but
s-
quickly that was righted. Turn away. Turn the mother's head away. Fix the baby.
Yeah, my mother was born with the cord wrapped around her neck. So
Oh,
that
right.
same
That's a
sort of thing.
dangerous situation, isn't it?
Yeah. They just give you a slap and wake you up.
Right. That's right.
I came out singing.
Oh, did you now? Oh, we got a couple of notes. Brian says, always enjoy the stories and great music. Have a good show, you three. Thank you, Brian. And Michael, anyone here? Michael, we are here.
We're here.
Are you there,
Hey,
Michael?
was it your birthday, Michael?
Is it that, Michael?
I don't know.
It's not. I don't think it's Michael Terrio. It could be. He's busy, but he could be Michael Terrio. Well, happy birthday, Michael. If it's
Mystery
you.
Michael.
Mystery Michael. So, yes, you're working towards the 4th album. And what do you have a name for it yet, or do you always wait till the end, till they're all compiled?
Well, you know,
The concept.
I'm dealing with my hands.
Right.
Yeah, little trigger finger here, which I had 1 cortisone shot
Oh,
for,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it
yeah.
worked. It's
Right. You
pretty,
can't
and then carpal tunnel here.
rush it.
so
Yeah.
Take a little pill, like.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so the thought "Hands of Time" came to
Oh,
me.
nice. Yeah, yeah. Very
So-
good.
But that, you know,
Yep.
I'm just waiting to.
Yeah.
It'll come to me. So.
Yes.
But I've got. I'm so blessed to be able to play with these wonderful people, and so Jeremy Sagar is
Oh,
playing
great. Yeah.
bass,
Nice.
and James McCrae on drums.
James McCrae.
Yeah.
Should we
He
have we
plays
met
with
James?
everybody. Lives up in
Yeah.
Nanaimo.
Oh, nice.
Hmm. And then Trevor Davies. On
Trevor
guitar.
Davies. Oh, he is so
So
talented.
he's
isn't he?
so
Nice fella.
inventive, and
Yeah.
you know, we're going, yeah, I like that. Yeah, yeah, James,
right.
I like that. And
Right.
Jeremy, yeah, I like that. And Jeremy with
Yeah.
his 5-string bass and drops those big low Bs.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Oh, I
it's
haven't
been fun.
not seen him play electric bass, but it's a 5-string.
5-string electric
Neat.
bass. His son's has a vendor endorsement. Dad, you
Oh.
want a bass?
Really? I guess you'd
Yes,
say
sir.
yes to that.
Jeremy Sagar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Oh,
only
yeah,
seen him
that's
on
right,
stand-up. Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Well, that's so cool.
I didn't even know he played stand-up.
You didn't? Oh,
No.
Well, I guess when he comes in with jazz combos and.
Who knew?
Yeah, interesting. Eh? No, he does.
Very
right?
tasty playing. Very tasty.
Maybe am I imagining that, Ted?
Are you thinking of John Wade?
No. I thought it was Jeremy plays stand-up as well, doesn't he? Or maybe I'm completely. Maybe I'm loopy, Beverley. That could be possible. You're right. I'm not thinking of Jeremy Singer at all. That could be. Sorry, Jeremy. Anyway, so glad that you've got it underway and it's going well. Where are you recording?
Well, we're talking with Rick Salt right now about the
Yeah.
next group.
Nice.
And yeah, he's cool to have us, and he's a little closer. He's in Cedar.
Yes. Good.
So we're just waiting for James to get back from France
Yeah.
and his trip, and so we're just getting this next batch ready.
Yeah.
Maybe
Good.
with any luck, we'll be able to knock 4 off and get those beds, and then I have to go in
Right.
after and do the proper keeper tracks, and
Yeah.
then all the and Trevor with his guitar work,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll see about who else we bring in as far as accoutrement.
Nice. Good.
So yeah.
Yeah. Good news.
It's just what do you do with it? Somebody
Right.
just said today, well, I want it, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a CD player.
Right, we're sort of in between, aren't we? Go back to vinyl. That's very
Really are,
expensive.
and to try and do vinyl, CD, jump drive, or whatever, and digital download.
Yeah.
That's a
8-track.
8-track. Yeah.
I have to figure out what I'm going to do.
I guess you could produce a little digital thing, right? But it's not as exciting, is it? A package.
Well, hand them a stick. It's just,
Yeah.
they're, you know,
I've seen it done,
it's
but
just
it's
it's just different.
yeah, it's
So
different,
you know, you
yeah.
have to go with the flow, as
Adapt.
it were. Yeah.
Yeah. But vinyl's always good.
It's but
It's
it's
expensive, yeah.
that means people have to have one, and
Oh, it's coming back, isn't it, Gene?
oh, definitely.
Well, does digital come from digit?
Maybe, probably. Why? What are you thinking?
Well, that's
Fingers?
it. That's all I was
No.
thinking. That's all I was
Binary
thinking.
method.
Binary?
I was
Yes.
just thinking that. I think a lot of things like,
I
Like
think you need to
peop-
write these down.
He's
Does
been
digital
thinking.
come from digit, and then that's it.
Just
One
go with
thought,
that. Yeah,
Thoughts of
well,
Eugene.
I was thinking, like generation after generation, we've always, since I was a kid, we always heard that each generation, a lot of the kids would get taller than their parents. So knowing that the kids, some of these kids are going to get taller than their parents, why did bathtubs get Smaller and smaller.
Oh, that's a good point. Now we're into the real stuff, the real issues.
Getting cozy in your
That's
bathtub.
right. Cars
It's
and
only 4 feet
bathtubs
long.
got smaller.
Why
Yeah,
did they
yeah.
get smaller and smaller?
I don't know, Gene. Makes no sense.
I
Makes
know.
no sense. That's right. Well, I'm glad you broached that subject because we should.
We're all clear about that
We're all
now.
clear about that. So, important question. After COVID, after injuries, how have you reimagined, reshaped your performance career? What are you thinking? Of course, you're just getting back to it, I know, so it's maybe a bit premature. But what are you thinking?
Well, I've been playing solo quite a bit.
Yes, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And enjoy that.
Which you used to do a lot
Yeah.
as well, yeah.
We're doing some of that, and got some things coming up this summer with
Good.
39 Days
Good.
and the market,
Nice.
and what else am I doing? Well, I'm going to keep on doing these solo things at the healthcare center, playing for
healthcare center.
seniors,
Oh, that's fun, eh?
and they're
Yeah,
really
yeah.
they're a captive audience.
Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are.
But they're great. They're
Yeah.
sitting there listening. The
Appreciative,
first time I
yeah.
went there, I'm setting all up and I'm all excited, and there's about 40 people.
Yeah.
This lady sitting in the front looks up and says, "A woman!"
Oh,
And I
really?
went, yeah, equal
Yeah.
opportunity. And,
Yeah, yeah.
You know, she gave me a bit of the stink.
She was
Well,
expecting
now
a-
she's my best friend.
She's into it. Oh, good.
Yeah,
No, when you say healthcare, is that the one over here, Senior Center?
out in Chemanos.
Oh, in Chemanos.
Yeah.
Right, they've got quite a good one, don't they?
Yeah, I was
Active.
by invite. I got a call and said, "Would you like? We've heard you. You know,
Yeah.
would you like to come in and
Nice.
play?" And I said, "Sure." So yeah.
Yes, well, seniors won't break your heart like the NDP did, Beverley.
Oh,
Oh, don't mention. She goes, don't mention politics.
Ah,
That's right. We
jeez.
don't talk about politics here.
Well, the
no,
thing, about,
I
the
hope
thing
you'll.
about these seniors is I've played 3 times,
Yeah.
and I haven't played the same set
Oh wow, that's
or
nice.
or any songs.
Yeah, 'cause you've got
And
a
I'm
big
surfing way
repertoire.
back to the 40s, 50s,
Nice.
30s, even pulling old stuff out that they probably haven't
Yeah,
heard,
Yeah.
but they
can
probably
remember.
haven't heard for a while, but
Yeah.
remember.
Jeez, yeah.
Good.
And then they're singing along.
Oh,
and
good.
So if people sing along, they have a better time. You know, they have a better
Yeah, yeah.
memory and.
Well, you
Yeah.
do have you've got a big repertoire, and you're not adverse to learning the
Not at
older
all.
stuff. So it's a nice compliment to your original.
do they get
music.
up and dance a little bit?
Yeah, they move around. Some of them are in chairs,
yeah,
but
yeah,
they're
yeah,
all
yeah.
sitting facing, and they're all listening, and
Yeah,
they're happy, and I talk to them. I'm learning their names, and they're learning mine, and yeah.
Oh my God,
They're
you guys
saving
are.
a space for you.
Well,
Saving a space for
maybe
me.
a few more years.
You guys aren't.
That's
gonna
where I'm
believe
holding
this.
my birthday party, my 80th. I'm holding it.
Oh,
I'll be there.
oh, you guys are not going to believe this. Good thing you're sitting down. Now the first one, Whitey Summers. Greetings to all from Di and I. Hello, Whitey and Di.
Hey,
Watching from Saskatchewan. Did they
Miss
move
you,
to
buddy.
Saskatchewan?
Yeah.
To Shauna Vaughn,
Oh, really?
and they're redoing their whole house, the inside of it.
Oh,
Looks
that's
good.
exciting.
Oh, both of them are in there mudding and spackling and painting.
Yeah.
and It's cool.
And this second one, you're just gonna I would say pee your pants, but that's not proper for television.
Yeah, this one's
We've been talking about this fella, and we say all the nice things about how much we miss him. JJ Charlevoix, hello from Atlanta. JJ, we always speak your name and in hushed
we
tones.
miss you.
Well, yeah, you guys need a bass player, he said. Whoa. Yes, we do. JJ, so good to hear from you,
How
brother. We
cool
miss
is
you.
Yeah,
that?
really.
Oh, one of the original white boys. All
That's
right.
right.
Yeah, you played with him for like 17 years or
A
something.
long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah, he knew all your ins and outs, didn't he? And such good harmony to your,
Yeah,
not
that's
just
true.
those delicious bass lines, but
Plus,
good
just that
harmony.
he's a kind soul too. He's a kind
He's a
guy.
kind
and
soul.
He's fun and yeah.
We're talking about you, JJ.
talking
Yeah,
about
but-
you, JJ, and a really good music teacher too. He would tell you that, and he was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, mentored some of the great young talents in the valley. So JJ, so good to hear from you.
Yes, it is.
Oh, all right. Well, which song you gonna honor that moment with? Is this the breakup one or
Well,
the?
no, that was the breakup
was
one
the breakup
before.
one, yeah.
I'm turning
This
blue.
is
and
getting together.
this
Getting
one's
together.
getting together.
Getting
This
back
is about
together.
when the arrow strikes.
Ooh,
Oh,
You know?
nice.
So it's called Writhing in Stillness,
Oh
that's
my
what
God.
that's what he said.
bracket Cupid.
Cupid. Okay. Don't get dirty.
Well, at SoCan, they ask you, when you
Do they?
register your song, does it have an alternative name? Yes.
Okay.
Cupid. Nice.
So it's about when the arrow strikes.
Uh-huh. I'm waiting for the arrow.
Just when you least expect it, life will throw you a bouquet of flowers. Just when you stop your searching, that's when the arrow makes its way to your heart. And you hear the Cupid got another one. I heard Cupid got another one. Well, you might have thought it was hopeless, giving up and resolved to be alone and fly solo. And then a voice that you don't expect on the phone. It's so good when Cupid gets another one. I heard Cupid got another one. Love comes around, but not if you're just sitting and waiting. Don't make a prisoner of your heart. Oh no. Love makes a sound, and out from the writhing stillness, and you will hear it drumming deep in your soul. Got another one. I heard Cupid got another one. We are the friends who are lonely. Somehow they haven't found somebody to love. Then it happens. The perfect fit, like the hand goes finding its glove. It's so good when Cupid gets another one. I heard Cupid got another one. Love comes around, not if you're just sitting and waiting. Don't make a prisoner of your heart. Oh no. Love makes a sound, and out from the writhing stillness, and you will hear it drumming deep in your soul. I heard Cupid got another one. I heard Cupid got another one. I heard Cupid got another one.
Hey! Nice job. Nice job.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
Well done. So that is that one of the new ones headed for the album as well?
It is,
Okay.
yes. Both of those ones were the ones we worked on. So
Right.
when Eugene called me last night, I went, oh, man, okay, what am I going to do? I'll just do these.
Nice. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Thank
a little
you for
bit of
sharing
the
those.
heartbreak and a little bit of the
Yeah,
heartwarming.
Well, I must report that JJ said, thanks, guys. I miss you too. And maybe we'll see him up here around May 30th, Gene, for the big date. Gene
For the
turning 80.
wingding.
The wingding. And bass players, a lot of them, you put a guitar in their hand, and great singers. I know you once canoodled with a bass player, but now you've since met a sensible man and married him. And, I love you, Jones. And Jonesy, good on the guitar. JJ, when he picked up a guitar and led a song, man, he could really nail. He's such a good front man. Todd Smiley. Those bass players learn a lot, I see. When
I
they-
have a whole new appreciation for bass
Oh, yeah.
because of Martin Jones.
Yes.
That and drums and how well they
Right.
work together and,
Yeah.
and how they lay the foundation for a song
Yes.
and you build everything on top of that.
Yeah.
And how musical they
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Musical. Not always sensible, but musical. Not you, Gene. I wasn't talking about you. You're a sensible guy.
Yeah, really. Eh?
Really?
I'm pretty sensible.
I'm pretty sensible. Well, so good to have you here, Beverley, and hope things go well with the album in your summer, and that you're skipping around town before too long.
Thank you so
Feeling
much.
back in the.
It's nice to
the
see
trip.
you. It's nice
You
to
too.
be here.
Yes,
I really
good to have you.
appreciate
Pretty relaxed, eh?
I appreciate the invite.
Yes,
Yep.
you
And,
bet.
I just appreciate this room.
Oh, gosh,
and,
yes.
The two gentlemen who worked the hardest to head this thing up and keep it going, day after day, week after week, year after year.
Yeah, you do indeed.
Yeah.
What are their names again? I'm having
That would be Longevity John Faulkner and Dr. Ted.
Dr. Ted. I'm having memory issues. As
And
you
next
say, you
week-
get up in the morning, you look in the mirror, you go, oh, and next 2 weeks from now, we've got
No, not next week. Yeah, Lennon.
Lennon McCutlery, another
McCutlery.
famous Dunconian. That's right. Yeah, so we're having fun into spring until Gene goes for a holiday or something. We'll
Are you
keep
going
rolling.
to places east?
I'm going to Jamaica.
Jamaica.
No, I'm not. I'm just, yeah.
You had me
back
there for a
east.
sec.
Had me
But April
going
Fool's
there
was yesterday.
Yeah, man.
to find
take
his
me-
roots.
Take me back.
Find his roots.
Oh, Leanie Beanie's watching too.
Leanie's
She
there.
says,
Oh, I missed
that.
"You sound so beautiful.
Leanie
Beanie
is
watching.
There you are. You guys all look and sound so beautiful. Leanie's doing a gig with Graham Strang, and also Namira is going over to visit her for the gig. It's at her favorite bar. What's it called, Tim?
The Wolf.
Damn it. The Wolf. You've heard of it?
Yeah, I was
And-
reading today.
Oh, yeah. Way to go, Beanie. Go get him, kiddo. So,
John
yeah.
O'Flynn's also watching on
Who?
Facebook. John O'Flynn, our biggest
Oh,
fan.
John O'Flynn, our
Hello,
big
John
fan.
O'Flynn.
Yeah. Hi, John.
We watch him from West Van, I think. Or
Nice.
North Van or somewhere over.
Nice. Cultural capital. Well, thanks again for coming, and hope you'll join in on this gem.
Good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Well, good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll come back in 2 weeks. We'll play some more. Say good night, everybody. Hope you had some fun. Well, good night, everybody. Hope you had some fun. Well, we'll keep on going now till the rising sun. Come on, Beverly, try one.
Well, good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Come back in a couple of weeks. We're gonna do some more.
All right, Billy.
Good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this show. I'll put on a special sweater. I said good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this show. So fun to have Beverly here. Well, come on back in 2 weeks for Lennon McCluskey. He's gonna shake the floor. Yeah.
Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, good night, the show. Yeah, good night, everybody. 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 Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
To Longevity
everybody.
John and Ted Cadillac, Beverley McKeen, thank you so much. Eugene Smith, my name is Bill Levity. JJ Charlebois, hope to see you in the flesh sometime soon. Leanie Beanie
Yeah.
and our guests in the audience.
Get
thank
your
you
blood
so much.
up here.
See, get your blood up here. That's
Over
right.
here.
Over here. Good night. We'll see you in
Good
2
night,
weeks with
everybody.
Lennon McCutlery. Good night.
Thank you.
Close my eyes at night, wondering where I'd be without you in my life. Everything I did was just a bore. Everywhere I went, I've been the lead ball. But you got enough for me in all my ways, enough to last me all my days. Gonna stop, thank you, baby. Said I'm gonna stop. And thank you, baby. Come on, gal, yeah. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, you got it now. Come on. How sweet it is to be loved by you. A candy to the baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you.